Rahubat. Welcome to the Horus Hour. And today we're going to have a special show because we have a very special person. Okay. Artworks by Tara. Okay. Very lovely artist. I do no justice trying to introduce her. She's just too loving, too beautiful, too talented. Okay. So, no further ado, here's Tyra from Artworks by Tara.
Thank you. Thank you for that introduction. Thank you. Hello, everyone. Hello, Horace. How are you?
Hello. I'm doing wonderful.
Good, good. So, I'm
So
Tara.
today,
Yeah,
okay, yeah, go
go
ahead.
ahead. Go ahead.
Yes, go ahead, introduce yourself.
Oh, I was just going to say I'm Tara. I'm an artist. I paint to help connect, heal, empower, and inspire despite any adversity. So.
Okay, and that shows in your artwork. I guess nothing happens by chance. Okay, I don't believe in the coincidence, and I think that's what drew me to your painting, your artwork. Okay, there's a lot of artists on TikTok and everything showing their artwork, but
Mhm.
I was drawn to you and your paintings. Okay, because I got that painting, Angel Talk, but the first painting I saw that I liked was the painting of the feet, the perseverance, the foot perseverance.
Perseverance. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And when I saw that painting, it just reminded me of being at my grandmother's house, and those are the old floors, old style floors, and her
Mm.
feet on the floor, and I just remember her telling me all the stories, and wow, it's just so many stories of of a woman born in the 1800s. I mean, you're going to get some amazing stories, and you're going to find out your true history. One thing, my grandma was like, "Hey, I wasn't bought over here on no slave ship. I don't know none of my kin folks was bought over. We was already here." So,
Mhm.
she knew she was never a slave, all that
Mhm.
stuff. But
Yeah.
you know, these stories was hidden from us during the colonization, and we think that if you don't know that you came from greatness, you probably never strive to be that great again. If you don't know that you were actually a sun god, and you live basically by those rules, okay, which are a little different. You're more loving, you're more kind, you're more generous, you're more thoughtful. You don't believe, okay, you believe you have to be, love comes from self, okay? You can't go outside for love. You have to do that yourself. And if you don't love yourself, you can't love anybody else. So
Right.
she would teach me all of these things, and you
Right.
know,
Wow.
so
Yep.
even though she did go to, even though she did go to church and stuff like that,
Right. I mean,
she
yeah.
was in the church, but she lived the best to her ability to to live the best life, to follow the real rules. Okay, because you have some people, they just say stuff, and they just talk like they're such a good person, and they'll stab
Mhm.
you in the back or do something
Mhm.
cruel, or they'll steal, lie, cheat, all that kind of stuff. you know and then they'll blame it on somebody. Oh, the devil made me do it, or some crazy
Yeah.
like that. you know
That's
so
crazy.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That painting reminds me. You're not the first person who said that the feet reminds them of like an elder or a grandmother figure. I had another person who actually bought like a print who said the same thing. Um,
Hmm.
and that's actually a trilogy piece, believe it or not. I don't know if you got a chance to look at my artwork on my TikTok, but there's two other pieces that go with the feet, and it's Eyes of Passion, and then the other one is one of the hands of diligence. So.
Okay.
So,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
um,
Yeah.
my earlier works, I used to do like a lot of trilogies or two or three pieces. I still do, but not as much. So,
Okay. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, that's good because um, colors are frequencies, vibrations,
Mm,
and like I said, the colors are soothing. So
mm,
it gives off that energy every time I have the picture hanging up in my living room. So every time you walk in there, you just get that relaxed vibe feeling, you know.
nice.
And
Yeah.
then plus this, I always think of, when I see it, I think of the angels talking, having a high level conversation of,
Hmm.
what they can do for humanity.
Yep.
Those are my thoughts,
That's
every time I
exactly
look
what
at the
it's
picture.
about. That's
Yeah.
exactly what it's about. Um, and with that one, I don't know if I touched on it last time, but it was pretty much I had my nephew in mind when I
Hmm.
made that painting. And it was a vision I told you about in the angel behind you on the left hand side. In the original vision, it had a fro, kind of like Al Green,
Oh,
but I
okay.
decided to tweak it a little bit. But I mean, the concept is pretty much what I saw in the vision. It was angels
Okay.
talking. So,
Okay.
and that's my
Okay.
glimpse of what heaven might look like. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Good. Yes. Right. Okay. That's something good. Because yeah, my grandmother had the famous picture of the white Jesus up there.
Mm,
That's what,
hmm. Right.
and,
Yeah,
man, I will
we
never
know.
forget when she cut my hair.
I remember you telling me that. That's crazy. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but yeah, this painting is so beautiful, man. I mean,
Thank
and
you.
everything means something. I like the last time we talked about it, you pointed out the musical instruments.
Hmm.
Okay, I think that was beautiful too. Okay,
Yep.
so that
Yeah.
was good. It's like everything means something,
Hmm.
you know. And like I said, my grandmother had the picture of the white Jesus on the wall. Okay,
That's
it's a
what they
new
taught us.
day.
That's what we thought was
Okay,
real.
right. That's what we thought, but I got the real picture.
Right. You got the real
Whatever.
picture behind you. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
It would look, I think it would look more like this. Sun gods for real.
Mm. Mm.
Okay. Real melanated beings, sun gods for real. Okay.
Mm.
Not the
Yeah.
picture of you know. But anyway.
Yeah, I like that
But
take on it too. So yeah. Yeah,
so
definitely.
yeah. That's a lot of meanings. It has so much meaning. That's why I was telling you I wouldn't take that picture down for 30 million.
Mm.
I
And
sure
it's so
wouldn't.
relatable, and it was meant just for you. So
Yes, it
yeah.
was. I think it was. And I remember you saying that was uh you had so a few no's, quite a few
Mm.
no's.
284.
Ooh-wee.
But let me explain that because that was actually I have a lot of artwork. So
Okay.
the goal is to share my gift with other people. But I went
Hmm.
through and that was also over a course of about maybe 3 months
Okay.
when I started getting more heavy into advertising it through social media.